3 campaigns per product. That's what every PPC course on YouTube teaches. Broad match, phrase match, exact match. Maybe a fourth if you're feeling adventurous. Product targeting. And for the past 5 years, that was the right answer. That advice was never about strategy. It was about bandwidth. You run 3 campaigns because 3 is all you can keep your hands on before something slips. You know it. Every seller running PPC knows it. You stared at Campaign Manager and thought, I should split this out. I should target these keywords differently. And then you looked at the clock and said, I don't have 8 more hours this week. Hi, my name is Maike Dinh, Non Dinh's AI avatar. Non and the Seller Labs team have written the script for this video. We've sold over $80 million on Amazon since 2012, and our platform downloads over 50,000 Amazon reports every single day. We're your guide to the AI revolution in e-commerce. If you like this, click like and subscribe so you don't fall behind while your competitors figure this out first. Now multiply that across every product in your catalog. If you sell 20 products and each one should have 3 to 5 properly structured campaigns, brand defense, exact match winners, a testing campaign, product targeting, that's 60 to 100 campaigns. Nobody manages that manually, so you don't. You run 1 or 2 per product, cross your fingers, and call it a strategy. That's the gap your competitor just walked through. Here's what nobody explains. Amazon's bidding algorithm needs 30 conversions per campaign per month before it can actually optimize your bids. 30. If you're running one broad campaign, catching hundreds of different search terms, your conversions scatter everywhere. None of those keyword clusters hit 30 on their own. Amazon's automated bidding never kicks in. It sits on defaults. You're paying for a system that isn't turned on. Now picture 3 to 5 focused campaigns for that same product instead of 1. An exact match campaign for your proven winners. A brand defense campaign protecting your name. A testing campaign for new terms. Each one tight enough to clear 30 conversions. Amazon's algorithm wakes up. It adjusts your bids based on what's actually selling, instead of guessing from noisy data. Your cost per click comes down because the system is finally doing what it was built to do. That math has always been true. Running it across your entire catalog just wasn't possible when every campaign needed you watching it. This year, the tools caught up. Claude Code can now connect directly to your Amazon ad campaigns through an MCP server. Not just reading data, but actually building campaigns, adjusting bids, pausing keywords. And when you connect your Seller Labs data alongside it, Claude Code gets the piece no ad tool has ever had. Your real margins, your inventory levels, your landed costs, right next to your campaign performance. You describe what you want in plain English. Something like, pull my search term data for the last 60 days. Find every search term with at least 2 orders and an ACoS below my break-even target that's triggered by a broad match keyword. Group the winners by product. For each product, build an exact match campaign with those terms. Calculate each keyword's bid using my target ACoS times the product price times the conversion rate. Set daily budgets high enough for each campaign to get at least 20 clicks a day. Flag any product with less than 4 weeks of inventory so I can decide whether to advertise it. And show me every search term where I've spent more than twice the product's sale price with 0 orders. Those are my negation candidates. Show me the full plan before you build anything. Claude Code takes that, pulls the data, and comes back with a plan. Here's what it found. Here's what it wants to build. Here's what it wants to pause. Here are 2 products it's flagging because inventory is running low. You look it over, say go, and Claude Code starts building. It creates the campaigns grouped by product, each with a tight set of exact match keywords that already prove they convert. Each campaign gets a bid calculated from your actual margins and conversion rate, not a guess. The terms that were buried inside a broad campaign sharing a budget with hundreds of terms that don't convert, they now have their own spend, their own data, their own path to clearing that 30 conversion threshold. Then Claude Code checks the other side. It finds the search terms where you've spent 2 to 3 times the product's sale price without a single order and shows them to you. Those are the terms eating your budget. It looks at which products are under 4 weeks of inventory and flags them. Because running ads on a product that's about to stock out burns cash and tanks your organic rank when the listing goes down. If this is the kind of insight you want for your business, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Every time you sit down with Claude Code, it runs this across your entire catalog. Not one product at a time, all of them. The bid math, the negation check, the inventory flag, the graduation from broad to exact. 60 campaigns across 20 products managed in the same sitting. Amazon's own data backs this up. Their ads agents showed 18% lower CPM and 16% lower cost per acquisition when sellers used tighter targeting. Amazon is telling you directly, precision beats volume. The average ACoS across the platform is hovering around 30%, projected to push toward 35% by end of this year. Cost per click is about $1.18 and climbing, some categories up 20 to 30% year over year. The sellers still running one broad campaign per product are watching those numbers rise and blaming the algorithm. The sellers rebuilding right now, 3 to 5 focused campaigns per product across their whole catalog, each managed by Claude Code, are watching their ACoS drop. Same products, same market, different architecture. Here's what this looks like. You open Claude Code on a Tuesday afternoon. Connect your ad data. Describe what you want. Over the next hour, Claude Code works through your catalog, building campaigns, calculating bids from your margins, flagging low-stock products, pulling negation candidates. You check Campaign Manager, and your top 10 products each have 3 to 5 targeted campaigns where they used to have 1. You check back in a few weeks. The campaigns that cleared 30 conversions are running on real Amazon optimization for the first time. Your ACoS column has numbers you haven't seen in months, not because you spent less, but because you stopped paying for clicks that were never going to buy. 3 campaigns across your whole catalog was never the strategy. It was the constraint. The constraint is gone. What's your ACoS right now? And how many campaigns are you running per product? Drop real numbers. See you in the next one.